Hello and welcome to The Melting Pod, a podcast made exclusively for YSS 2229 Anthropology of Food and Eating. I'm your host JC and I'm joined today by Brandon, head chef of Wanton SG, Seng's Noodle Bar. Throughout the podcast there will be annotations that will pop up linking to our analysis of some of the more academic materials that had to do with today's interview. So feel free to click on them and enjoy the podcast. So Brandon, how did you come up with your modified or modernized version of wonton noodles?
Originally, the original recipe started all the way in like the 60s, 70s from Diamond Food Court as a hawker store. So a friend of mine got the recipe and then he decided to bring the wonton noodles into like a restaurant kind of setting. So from there, I mean, you can't really keep you can't sell the same wonton mee at the same level and then in a restaurant, and so we decided to like bring it up a couple of notches, and that's what we have.
Which dish by far is the most popular here?
I would say the most popular one would be the kusama, which is like the char siu and the roast pork. Okay. Yeah. I think the char siu, roast pork, and like egg mikia noodles and wontons is quite a traditional thing. I mean, it's quite. It's where a lot of Singaporeans are quite familiar with it. And that's why it's the most popular lunch bowl.
How does your wonton noodles differ from those in hawker centers?
Most of I would say what we do different is very technique based. How we do like the ingredients, how we make the ingredients, how we treat the ingredients is different from a hawker.
So, how long does it usually take to prepare this dish?
It's brined, it's marinated, and then it's cooked overnight, and then after that it's roasted again, and then it's cut up, then it's served. Yeah. As with most things in the kitchen, like service-wise, when the order comes in, it takes only like a minute and a half, 2 minutes to finish. But all the hard work comes in, like 90% of the work comes in the day before, the hours before service starts.
And is there a reason why your restaurant is designed to look like a ramen bar?
Most of the time I would hear, being one bar, I would hear comments and saying like this is like a Japanese style wonton. But in fact, no. Noodles is a Chinese thing. Ramen is Japanese style noodles. We specifically wanted to have an open kitchen area, so like then it makes sense to have an open bar. Because I find it quite interesting as a consumer to see how the process of the food being prepared and cooked. So hence that's why we pretty much set up the restaurant in this way.
How would you define fusion food?
What we do with food-wise in wonton, flavors are actually quite traditional. I would say there's not much fusion of flavors. The fusion of what we do is actually the fusion of technique. For me personally, I would say I'm like French trained chef. French style, using combi ovens, using cast iron pans, and that kind of thing. So it's quite. I don't really have much of a background in like hawker style, traditional like Chinese cooking. So what we do is using the technique is very Western. It means we do things like sous vide, quite a lot of sous vide for convenience and flavors and kind of thing. We don't use like a traditional Apollo I think it's about 2 meters by 3 meters tall Apollo ovens to do our roasting and things like that. We do it in a modern combi oven. So that kind of thing. Yeah. So that keeps it a little bit more consistent and gives us the flavor that we want. Because in my opinion about fusion food, I think every single dish in the hawker center is fusion. Like everything came by, like the Chinese people came by and like all the way down from Malaysia and things like totally different. You're not gonna have you're not gonna go to Hainan and find Hainanese chicken rice exactly like ours. The Teochew char kway teow is totally different from what you find back in China. So me personally, every single thing I would say in the hawker is fusion anyway. Yeah.
What would you say is the most recent improvement you've made to the menu?
Most recent improvement that we've done, I would say like the general structure of the menu. Make it more balanced. It caters to everyone pretty much. It's more like a menu tweaking instead of actual dish itself. I would say there's definitely less additives in our bowl noodles. full kitchen that we have, things are slightly fresher, hotter, they don't have much storage space and things like that. And we are quite aware that in today's climate, people are quite very aware of the nutritional value and having a balanced meal, like the amount of carbs, the amount of oil, kind of thing. Yeah. So we do take, when we design the menu and the dishes, we do take that into quite a big consideration.
So, why did you choose to offer wonton noodles as opposed to other items?
I've probably eaten like twice my body weight in wonton noodles since the day I was born anyways. So that's one of the main reasons. I do find it's quite a staple dish. Like most people can eat it like 2 to 3 times a week. You do have like regulars that work in office, they come by really often, and it's a very accessible dish, easy to explain, and it's something that I've felt that could be sort of improved.
Do people usually compare prices with those that they can get from hawker centers?
Oh yeah, you definitely would have, in terms of pricing, you will always have people comparing pricing. You can get a bowl of noodles for, let's say, $3.50, even $3 in the hawker center, things like that. So it's about how do you give the value to the customer for the price that you pay.
Tell us a little bit about the demographics of your customers.
For lunchtime, it's definitely a lot of the working adults that's working within the general vicinity of the CBD area. So I would say they are anything like mid-20s to all the way to like the early 50s, I guess. But dinner-wise, where the menu is slightly different, then the customer base is actually quite broad. Because a simple bowl of like wanton noodles, very local. Anybody from like a teen to somebody who's 60 years old can eat wanton noodles.
Do you think that fusion food undermines the authenticity of the original local dish?
I think experimentation definitely is a good thing. But like say, my personal opinion is like I would not really do any fusion of flavors. In terms of fusion, it would be like it's more of the technique, using different kinds of technique to treat the ingredients, but still trying to keep the flavors as traditional as possible. And at the same time, I would say a quite funny, unexpected observation from customers would be when you open a place like this, you would assume that the younger generation would be the ones who would accept something like this. But on the opposite, actually, on the flip side, what happened was the older people are the ones that are actually very happy with the dishes.
Where did you get the original recipe from?
The traditional recipe is from Seng, all the way from the 60s in Dunman. So like the chili sauce, basically the noodles and the chili sauce and the saucing of the noodles. It was from Seng, so that it's from him. Then everything else like the char siu and other items is sort of like tweaked and created by the team that we have. Pretty much he's the original, the OG guy from the store that started in the 60s. He has given his seal of approval because we have kept the fundamental flavors of his noodles pretty much the same from day one.
And that is all. Thanks for tuning in to the Melting Pod. We want to thank Wanton SG and Chef Brandon for having us here today. Please do visit them and try some of the famous wonton noodles over at 52 Amoy Street. Again, it's Wanton SG, Seng's Noodle Bar over at 52 Amoy Street. And a very special shout out to our editor Terrence for putting together this episode, and to our artistic head Yanni for coming up with the beautiful visual aids and our logo. Again, I'm your host JC, and we'll catch you next time.